Disclaimer: this video may contain content that might not be suitable for children. Parental guidance is advised. Thank you. Hello everyone, Yankyu here and welcome back to Snow Nomad. So, yeah, I did a bit of, I fought a few of these the people here. Well, I fought this security officer, this tri-blade worker. You can fight this shopkeeper, this scientist, this girl, and a bunch of things. So, minstrel, obviously, you saw in the previous episode, will give you a minstrel, obviously. Security officer will give you a soldier. Tri-blade worker will also give you a soldier. Shopkeeper will get you a fighter. Precocious girl will get you an archer. Sept scientist will get you a sword fighter. Poster nets you nothing. Warehouse owner nets you a gypsy. Shopping merchant nets you a bandit. Tavern mama is a gypsy. I never fought this guy. And traveling jet dancer gets you a gypsy as well. Thing is, because the protagonist is a seriously bad matchup with gypsies, meaning that she's weak to the gypsies. So I actually have a hard time. I actually couldn't beat these two. Yeah, the only one I could actually beat is this warehouse owner, and that's it. Oh, and you beat up this elderly mother. You get a sword fighter. That's about it. I only dominated a few of them. I didn't bother dominating everyone, so yeah. Gotta be smart with how you actually handle your addicts. Addict. Christoph shows you and Gig gracious hospitality. Yay, woohoo.
Man, this stuff is great! I've never tasted anything like it! Here, try this syrup! Holy hell, you sure know how to put out a good spread!
You seem to be in a better mood.
What's mood got to do with it? If something's stupid, I say so. If something's delicious, I say so. It has nothing to do with mood.
So, you're enjoying it then? It's a special dish from the Southwest, made mostly from hot pods. If you like, I can fix you some to take with you, as a gift. But that raises a question. You're tasting it through that body, yes? Does that mean you share all senses?
Screw that! If it's good, it's good. But anyway, if you've got something you want to say, just say it. Stop trying to kiss our ass.
You have something to tell us? Man, Gig is very direct.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just so interested in you two. Very well, to the topic at hand. I manage all the trade throughout this region. My position entails many problems, of course. Often simple power of position isn't enough in our desolate world. I suppose I should just be frank. I'd like to borrow your power. That grand, wonderful, mysterious source of influence you have.
So basically, he wants to hire us as mercenary.
What about your prized warriors?
Ha, right to the point, I see. True, I am able to field a sizable army, but some problems can't be solved with brute force, like you, for example.
Because, somehow we're stronger than everything they can toss at us.
Now, I don't care what your own plans are, but I know you'll need money. And I pay very handsomely for valuable services. So, how about it?
Why not cut out the middleman? We could just take everything you have by force. You said yourself you can't stop us.
Yes, well, that would pose a problem, wouldn't it?
So, soulmate, what are you gonna do?
What exactly do you want from us? Yeah, Gig just really wants us to actually use force.
Why you gotta be so nice to people? Hey, this guy's obviously not on the up and up. I don't care either way. But are you really gonna let him treat you like a sucker?
Thank you for your consideration.
He cares.
Let me explain myself.
Well, more like
fully.
he doesn't want people to treat because you know he is Revia is technically an extension of Gig. So if we get treated like a sucker, he'll be treated as a sucker.
Brother, I need to speak with you a moment.
Oh, Cuthbert, what is it? You've caught me in the middle of a meal with some rather important guests.
There's a dispute taking place outside. We've come upon a suspicious Sep girl. We've taken some minor injuries. She's surprisingly powerful. Ha! I wonder if it's who I think it is.
Ah, an acquaintance of yours?
Most likely.
Well, let's bring her in and make sure. Cuthbert, please bring her to us. And treat her kindly. She may be friends with our honored guests here.
Very well.
Cuthbert. That man doesn't look very nice.
Here she is, brother.
Look at him. This is a very, very stern face.
Hey! Hey, you! You tricked me, you jerk! There wasn't any stinking crimson tear under that tree. I dug like a million holes out there.
One.
I hate liars so much.
So, you know each
She
other,
really is a
then?
cow. Look at that. Look, she even has a tag and everything.
I won't forgive you for leaving me behind like that. Hey, you in there! Are you even listening to me?
My name isn't Hey You in there. It's Gig. G-I-G, Gig. Why can't you get that through your thick bovine skull?
Ugh, you're really pissing me off! I'm gonna rip that smart-ass mouth right off your face!
Don't you remember who this body actually belongs to? Your stupidity really knows no limit. I think your mother dropped you on your head one too many times.
Ugh, you're just useless, that's what you are!
Ooh, nice comeback.
Ooh,
Oh man, wow! I actually forgot that he actually said that. Man, he's probably quaking in his boots.
you people are just too funny. The hell is wrong with that guy?
You'll have to excuse him. He, really loves to laugh. Miss, you look exhausted. We have some food prepared if you're hungry. They say you should never fight on an empty
Some
stomach.
people can actually fight really well on an empty stomach because they fight even harder, so that they can have a meal.
Food.
In fact, you should all get some rest. We can talk more about your task tomorrow. I must excuse myself for now, but please take your time and enjoy the meal.
Eat, eat, eat. Yum, 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 yum. Apologize to Nanette. Wander around Kristoff's home. Go to sleep. So this doesn't net you anything. This will increase your relationship value with the net. I cannot remember what this one does. So let's go do that. I think it raises your relationship values with other people, the other characters. So that Kristoff guy, I don't trust him. He's up to something. I don't know his angle yet, but don't let your guard down. Hey, what are you doing wandering around? I got lost. You're a terrible liar. A more paranoid man might mistake you for a spy. You should be more careful. What about you? Taking off in the middle of the night. That was suspicious. It's because you're here. My brother's sure to give me some mindless task to help you guys. I want to get out of here before that happens. Well then, take care. Thanks. Anyway, be a good little child and get back to your room, okay? So I think this increases your relationship with Gig, or is just, you know, exposition and doesn't then get you anything. One or the other. And it's dream time!
Were you a good little child? You didn't get
Oh,
bored, did you?
Remember this voice? She was there at the beginning. You know, at the intro.
For being so good I'll sing you a lullaby. Now, shall I take you to the emerald-colored forest?
Oh, that was a short dream.
Hey, what was that? Were you dreaming? Was that when you were a kid? Was that what you call a mother?
I don't remember.
Ah, well, not like it matters. You saw my dream, I saw yours. Now we're even.
People actually say this is like Yuri Lowenthal's best voice acting ever, but
Okay, back to business.
well, kind of difficult to disagree.
Are you familiar with
No.
the Nerieds?
Not really. I don't think so.
They're a species of all-female creatures, as their name suggests. They live beneath large
Really?
bodies of water.
How would their name suggest that they live in large bodies of water? Did Nerieds actually mean anything like that?
Their stronghold lies in the waters to the southeast of Raid. They're not usually a hostile group, but recently they've taken to harassing the area around the city. We're quite troubled by the ruckus these water women have been raising. As recently as yesterday, a group of knights were attacked behind our own castle walls.
Oh, wow.
He
Really?
totally cared, guys.
You have something to say?
Nothing.
The enemy was quite vicious, I hear. The Nerids apparently hired them. Their leader was a giant barbarian covered in terrifying tattoos.
Will you listen to this guy?
Regular soldiers simply aren't cut out for this. I'd like you to teach these creatures a
Yeah,
lesson.
that's actually us.
So basically, you want us to genocide them all, down to the last flipper.
Not quite. I would never suggest such an unsettling idea. I just want them to understand that if you cause trouble in Raid, you'll be the ones to suffer.
That's too easy. Hell, I'll be there and back before you can cook up our victory dinner.
You're certainly not lacking in confidence. I look forward to your successful return.
Didn't we attack those guys?
Shh! Shut up, kid! If they find out it was us, that's just gonna cause more grief.
He has a point. Also, no, we didn't attack those guys. They attacked us. So it was justified self-defense. Also, the person who actually who actually forced the attack, he's kind of an idiot.
Is it possible that you? No, that couldn't be.
He got so close, yet so far.
You don't have any tattoos, and you're certainly not giant.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, I'm going to lend you some of my personal security detail. Feel free to use them however you see fit. So, how about
We
it?
don't need the help.
Now you're talking, kid. We're more than man enough for this. You trying to mock us or something with your pathetic rabble of worms?
Well, no. Actually, I wanted them to go and watch you in action. It would be a marvelous learning experience for them.
Glad to hear you didn't underestimate us. So, who are they? What kind of newbies are you forcing on us?
I should hope you recognize them, though Cuthbert seems to have slipped away. Please bring Levin and
In
Vitaly
the
to
middle
us.
of the night.
Excuse the
Oh,
intrusion.
there he is.
Master Kristoff, you wanted to see me?
Were band-aids actually invented in medieval era? Because I'm pretty sure they don't. Ah, well. Aesthetics and all that.
You're that guy from yesterday. Hey, aren't you that candy-ass guard from before?
I suppose to you, everyone must be a candy ass. But he's done pretty well for us so far.
Got that right. Who can compare to my totally indestructible ass? But fine, we'll take these little children to school. Go ahead, soulmate. Dominate them.
Master Kristoff?
Having complete faith in your full potential, I send you on this mission. I ask that you go along with them. Levin, I know how much you love being a city guard.
Well, it's just because of the commute. And if my My family needs me. If they're sick
Oh, no,
or
that's
something.
Liam O'Brien. Brian O'Brien. Yeah. He sounds really. This really shows the range of his voice work. It doesn't sound like him at all.
Yes, Levin, I understand quite well why you might not want to leave here. But this is only temporary, and it's for your own good. You can't be a guard your whole life, you know.
Vitaly the Ethereal.
Oh, if you insist, Master Kristoff.
Time to dominate Levin and Vitaly. And done.
Was that it?
Indeed, that went faster than I imagined. Very well. I shall anticipate the good news of your triumph.
So we got 2 new units.
They're fine for now, but I see no limit to their power. Wouldn't you agree that someone should keep an eye on them? If they were ever to turn on us.
I understand.
Yeah, notice how he sounds so different from when he was first introduced. Yeah, kind of weird, huh? I think they actually used a different voice clip or something.
I can't trust anyone but you.
Or maybe
Do you
it
understand?
wasn't established what the character is like yet at that time. Who knows?
I will do as you say.
And another thing, if you find out anything about those others, please inform me right away.
Of course.
Ooh, how mysterious, suspicious. I wonder what's gonna happen. All right, we got 2 new units to actually play around with. So let's give them their own room. So we're gonna actually replace Fibber with Levin and Vital, base with Vital. Now we're gonna set. Oh, look at that! You know what that means? That means they actually have ta-da! A combo attack. Combo attack using Levin and Vitaly. 9 heroes assault the enemy with multiple bottom doubles. Now that would be useful, but I think I'm gonna set Vitaly as the leader. It's still not gonna change because heal and form defensive barrier. That would actually be pretty useful. Alright. Let's see, what are those areas we're set up? Nah, we're good. Yeah, and I set an archer here. From the archer that I dominated. She's level 1, but she's decent stats. She'll catch up. Alright. That is done. Let's save for now. Save, because always save immediately after you're done with something, whether it's a story or whatsoever, so that way you don't have to go through it again. Yeah, it can be quite a pain. Okay, let's go in. I'm not gonna put it in decor just yet because it's not really necessary at the moment. We're quite early in the game. I never actually bothered using them anyway.
Hey, wait for me! You're horrible. I can't believe you tried to leave me behind again.
You told us to go ahead. You told us to go on ahead.
Hey kid, did you hear all that snoring as we were leaving? Who was that? Do you remember?
I was just exhausted, that's all. Which is your fault for making me do all the work around here.
You'll sleep your entire life away, cow.
Do you guys always
Yes.
act like this?
It's how we show we care.
Must be pretty tough.
Huh?
How fun! Hey, you guys are gonna play with me, right?
And that is the voice actress of Lahal. I can't remember her name, but that's Lahal's voice actress.
Yo, who's the brat?
Oh, I found him a ways back. It seemed dangerous, so I figured I'd bring him along.
Danger? What's wrong with you? It's even more dangerous here. Did you forget that we're about to go to war?
We're not going to war.
War?
Don't waste your breath, pal. Nothing between her ears but the wind.
Well, how the heck was I supposed to know? Nobody told me about any war. So then, who are we supposed to be
The
fighting?
Nerieds.
What? The Nerieds? Really?
Yup, we're supposed to clear the Nerieds out of here. We don't have a lot of people, so I think we're gonna try a surprise attack.
Ooh. Hey, you got some time, right? Why not play with me a while? I'm gonna run away, and you guys try and catch me.
Look at that, we're running animation.
Hey, don't go that way. Didn't you hear the part about us and war?
Catch me if you can! Oh, somebody save me! Oh no, I'm gonna get tagged!
Hey, hold on!
Just let him go. He'll leave us alone if we ignore him. God.
Defeat all enemies. Victory. Alright. So, basic things is to just, we just have to beat all these enemies. Pretty straightforward, no super duper strategies needed at the moment. What you do have to worry, however, is all stats up by 10% grassland. These plains are considered grasslands. So yeah, so we have to either try to lure them to this bridge or the shores, so that way we won't get so that their 10% would no longer work. Let's summon our new units. And the net. And now their 10% is useless. Silence effect again. Bloody heck. So that songstress would increase the attack of our units. So but only one, unfortunately. Gypsies, on the other hand, increase more. But I didn't bother putting in the gypsies, so. Man, his hit sucks. Oh man, was he stop going after the healer? Oh man, if I remember correctly, the clerics would you actually put the clerics in the middle, and then they heal one. They will actually heal the unit with the least amount HP. And archers in the middle hit a row, but they do less damage. So if you want to do more damage, put them in the back row, but they only attack a single unit. So yeah, in exchange for hitting less enemies, you do more damage, and vice versa. Let's see. I'm gonna attack this guy. Also, okay. So here's the funny thing. Yeah, since there's not actually much to do right now, so the only thing I can do is talk, so that you guys won't get super bored or anything. So funny thing, with after I finish recording the previous 2 episodes, I actually realized that I had to make a new thumbnail for Nomad. So yeah, I was like, wait, oh right, I have to do that. Shit. Okay, let's attack. So I was like, oh right, crap, I have to make a new thumbnail. Because I've been using the same thumbnail for this guy of 5. And then which I'm pretty sure you notice. So now so yeah, I was like, oh right, crud. And drawing it was pretty difficult to actually come up with what to draw in the thumbnails, because you know, it's kind of I needed something, because I'm not that great at drawing in the first place, and so any good really good any so-called great ideas I might have would be really difficult to actually put into reality. At least not until I actually get better at drawing. It's been a while. Survive! Oh, the socks just died. Ah, at least the wolf is dead. Revenge! Okay, move here. I'm gonna use tactics. There's one thing I'm not so sure whether leveling up would actually increase the number of tactics you can use. So don't ask, because I never actually bother using tactics. I just go through this like normal, and just kept leveling up until I beat up the enemy. Okay, tactics. Alright, enter. I'm sure you actually saw the thumbnail. I mean, come on, the videos came out, so obviously the thumbnails are out. So the thumbnails, I've never actually mentioned this, but the girl on that thumbnail is a OC character, my OC character Claire. So yeah, she's gonna be popping up in those thumbnails a lot. And in Disgaea 5, that thumbnail, you know, the guy, yeah, that's supposed to be me. I'm not that buff. It's supposed to represent Killian and all that stuff. I just thought, hey, why not draw my own thumbnail? See if I can actually draw something good. It's a good practice for me, so I actually, it's a win-win for me. Oh, come on, how'd you miss? I don't get... Nippon Ichi and their references. Okay, we're gonna use Demon Blast. So this game is actually pretty dark, because I'm sure you noticed, but the attacks in this game are not as ridiculous as the one from Disgaea. It really shows. I mean, yeah, Demon Blast is pretty cool, but you know, it's not like it destroys the entire planet or anything. When King made his cameo appearance in Disgaea 3, he actually brought back. He actually made his attack way more ridiculous than what you can see here. So yeah, this is actually pretty normal. I hate mind sinuses. Oh, speaking of the Hadouken, actually I once had this really cool dream. So excuse me. Oh, by the way, other characters cannot gain relationship values with each other. Only with the hero. So yeah, those combo skills are just there because they are. So don't worry too much about wanting to actually get different ending. Yeah, there are I forgot to actually say there's multiple endings in this game. You know, based on the character you actually have a good relationship with, etc., etc. So anyway, yeah. It only affects us with the main protagonist. You actually do combo skills with Reva. So if you don't, then it doesn't matter. Anyway, back on top. So I once had this dream. It's like a massive crossover. It takes place in this underground parking lot, and it's like, when I say underground, I mean really underground. Wait. Oh yeah, you can attack your ally. Don't attack your ally. You don't gain anything from it. And when I say yeah. When I said underground, it was really underground. I remember correctly, it has a very specific number. It's 4 or negative 149. 149. Was it 145? 149. Floor negative 145. Yeah, 145, I think. Anyway, it was that's really deep. And the dream entails that like a bunch of characters suddenly going through their daily lives, and then they got into an interest and somehow find themselves at that underground parking lot. And as they actually walk by, they monsters start attacking them. So it's monsters from multiple series. So we have characters from Street Fighter, characters from Darkstalkers, characters from Final Fantasy, characters from Disgaea, characters from Mega Man, like a bunch of video game characters.
Yeah, who are you?
Are you the ones trying to
Nerieds.
steal our treasure? Have you no shame? Chasing after a defenseless child like that.
You're the Nerieds. We're not in the business of kidnapping brats, lady. In fact, you can think of us as Nerid
We're not here to
exterminators.
exterminate them.
Exterminators? And you were hired by those royal monkeys, I suppose?
Not exactly.
Right. Well, who cares who sent you? It's clear you're nothing more than hired muscle.
You say that like it's a bad thing. Right now, our muscle is your worst nightmare.
Is that supposed to frighten me? You must have thick skulls indeed to challenge us with such a puny force. Everyone, to me!
Ding, ding, ding.
Yes, my lady.
Man, they have really creepy faces. In case you never noticed, all these characters, all these creatable characters, they're basically yeah, the story characters are basically these creatable units, just better, just more unique, with a more unique design. Not really that important. So Nerieds move better on water, so be careful and stay away from the water if you can. Mostly just just send them to battle. Anyway, back to story. So a bunch of video game characters with various crossovers and some from anime. And basically, they actually kept fighting the monsters until like there were a lot of monsters to the point that they have no choice. The characters have no choice but to retreat, or else they will be completely overwhelmed. And they had to actually run into this closing gate. The fastest characters obviously will actually be waiting by the button that will close the gate. Until then, characters have to keep running in, and then there are some actually killing monsters that were actually trying to get in, and then Ryu and Ken use their Hadokens to actually push the enemy back, while the characters from the Discovery universe, plus Nisa, yeah, Nisa was there, use Big Bang to actually create a giant hole among the monsters, so that everyone will actually be able to survive. So there will be like so basically, at first it's you can you imagine Ryu and Ken using a Hadoken, and bam, so that they can actually push a bunch of monsters back, and then follow immediately by the Disguise characters using Big Bang, sucking those monsters into a black hole and then exploding. It was actually you actually could imagine it. It was actually I wish I could actually animate it, because it was actually pretty crazy. And then once everyone was through the gate actually leads to a movie theater. Yeah, from the underground parking lot, it leads directly to a movie theater. Of course, this is a dream, obviously it won't make sense. And the movie theater, aside from the theater, also holds a library, and apparently all the characters were brought there. Oh no, Vital! Are you kidding me? You son of a! Ugh. Well. All the people you actually attacked. Okay, here. So all the characters were actually brought there to deal with this. Were actually summoned by by this mask person. He was wearing a mask that is half of it looks like a sun, and the other half looks like. Are you serious? What? Okay, I'm pretty sure it says victory by Hero's Victory. This never ends this fast.
Come on, that was too easy.
They're too strong. What interest do you outsiders have in our affairs? This is between us and them, you understand? It doesn't concern you. We're here to destroy the World Eater. Why would you get in our way?
Wait, What? They're trying to kill the world thingy too? I think I understand. Maybe these people aren't our enemies.
Everyone, retreat! We must regather our forces.
Oh, no, you don't. You're not getting away that easy.
Levitt, do not push ahead too far.
Archer!
Look out! Wait,
Whoa!
what's really far ahead? So why is the net there?
That was close.
Hey! They're getting away!
So why is the net there? She was nowhere near the Levin.
Damn it, what was that all about? The hell was that? And how'd they get the drop on us? We were supposed to ambush them.
God, you're friggin' dumb. Must run in your stupid cow blood.
Why are you looking at me like that?
I know how they caught us off guard. You know what I'm talking about, right?
I think it was that kid. Yep, that kid was actually informed them.
What? You think that sweet, harmless little child ratted us out? But he was a boy, and boys can't be Nerieds.
There's actually a reason for that.
Wow, I'm shocked. You actually remembered our whole fact.
Quiet, you. I remember all kinds of stuff.
But no, the kid isn't a Nerid. But if that thick-headed jerk hadn't chased after him, we wouldn't have been caught. Hey, moron. Are you always like this? Or do you just wake up on the wrong side of stupid this morning?
Shut your hole.
He has a point. Levin, how many times have I told you not to act before thinking?
Huh? Holy crap, I didn't see that!
Who cares? Let it go. Stop living in the past. We gotta figure out what to do now. Do we go after them? We can't go into the ocean, but we can probably catch up to their reinforcements. With my speed, there's no way they'll get away from us.
Oh, yeah. I was always really good at running.
Oh, sure, you go on ahead. We'll be right behind
All the way
you.
back in Aztec. We should head back.
What?
Indeed. We should return and report this development to Master Kristoff. We must return at once.
Where was I? So there's a character that's actually there were actually someone with this guy who's wearing a mask that's half sun and half moon. You know those abstract paintings, I think by Van Gogh or something like someone like that. The ones that were with that sun, those suns and moons faces. Yeah, he was wearing a mask like that. Also, whenever you get back, you can actually see there's a bunch of new people. You can actually talk to them, and then see what's up. I don't like those damn Nerieds. I hate us humans. I heard they tried to provoke the Knights of Raid, but they can't hide from our wrath. Sure, Granny. Nerieds, huh? I'd be nervous, but I'd like to try taking them on. Heh, take them on. No, bad officer. You're married. Don't think like that. Hey, how about some grub? I got some tasty stuff here. I can even pack it up to go if you want. Hot pots, a perfect travel snack. Hot pots, you say? You gonna buy it? No, I don't need that crap. I'm sure you noticed, but Jake really loves them hot pots. How about we actually take this guy? Oh, he's a nut. Oh, hey, awesome. So you're just ready with in your suit and armor. The reason why those characters were summoned is to actually deal with some great evil, etc., etc. It's basically the plot of Cross Edge. Is it Cross Edge? Yeah, Cross Edge. For those who don't know what Cross-Edge is, it's a PS3 game. Oh, are you kidding me? Only 30 GP? Hey, you're better than I thought. Sorry, I underestimated you. That was not worth it. Nerieds came to my husband in the warehouse as he was kicking back. As he was backing away, he knocked over the crate of stuff. That's what he says anyway. I think he probably just tripped. Clumsy fool. Even those Neried hairless would have better taste in men. You're the one who married him. Tavern Mama. Hey, Nerieds are good at seducing men of different races, right? If I could find a cute one, I'd hire her. Sometimes the clash with humans be bad. What to do? Do you know the Nerieds are a race of all-female sea nymphs? They can't have kids without men from another race. The nearest human city is Raid, and they hate Raid. So no kids for them. Pretty silly if you ask me. You should just give in and come to me for some help. According to this document, it seems the humans and Nerieds were close allies 200 years ago. But this is the only evidence I have, so I'm going to travel and find more proof. But this is a great start. I'm going to take some time out to talk to some red flags. I hadn't had a chance, but they're fast becoming extinct. Red flags and steps have the same ancestors, but they're worlds apart in energy and physiology. Yeah, this is Epic's church. Looks sort of shabby, doesn't it? Well, lots of people have forgotten it even exist, but I still have a job to do, I suppose. I'm not gonna pick a fight with them. Cross-Edge is a video game on the PS3, and it's a massive crossover
Roughly half their force escaped
between
unharmed.
Gus, Nippon Ichi, and Capcom. If I remember right, those are the only 3 companies that are in it. Yeah, it was the only company those 3 are the only companies that were in it. But even though I say Capcom, there are only Darkstalkers were the only Capcom characters that were in it, so no Mega Man whatsoever, or Street Fighter. Disappointing.
Oh, that's fine. I had no intention of exterminating them all.
Was that really the right thing to do?
What do you mean? Of course it was. They were a threat. Anyway, thanks for your help. We couldn't have done it without you. And now, for your reward... Oh, and I've also prepared a little parting gift.
Ooh, more hot pots. Come to Papa.
Gee, I thought you didn't want those crap.
Hey, Gramps, you're an all right guy. Don't just scarf them down. You have to savor them. And you, stupid cow, don't go getting any ideas. These are all mine. If you so much as touch them, you'll wake up with one
Cows
less
have 2
tongue.
tongues, if I remember correctly. Or is it just stomachs? No, they have 2 tongues.
What? That's not fair!
I think they have 2 tongues.
I want
Or did I
some too.
misremember that? I seem to remember the cows had more than 1 tongue years ago, but...
By the way, it seems you folks have your sights set on the World Eater. Is that correct?
Where did you hear that?
You forget. I'm paid to know things. Never underestimate my reach, young one.
You're pretty slick for an old guy.
Anyway, my point is, when I found out, I was deeply moved.
Right.
I didn't think there was anyone in this day and age who would have the courage to attempt the impossible. It would be my honor to assist you and help in any way possible.
What's in it for you?
I can't blame you for your suspicion. You think I want you to get devoured? I'm crafty, yes, but I'm not devious. It's quite simple. My town and its business would greatly benefit from the removal of that monstrosity. Let me think. What would be a proper sign of good faith? To prove that I'm serious, how about I let you keep the servants you took with you?
Oh, 11 is not.
Now hold on just a damn minute. You said this was temporary. Now you're telling me I gotta leave my home and go traipsing around with these goons? And you're asking me to leave my sister behind.
Don't you worry about that. I'll make sure Euphoria is well looked after. Lev, wouldn't you say it's your duty to eliminate whatever dangers threaten our world? Your talents are much better spent with them than sitting around here worrying after your sister.
But she means more to me than anything. To try and force me to abandon her now, that's just cruel.
Come now, Levin, calm down. Has she not grown stronger recently? You must stop using her as an excuse and venture out into the world.
He's actually a pretty good boss in that regard. I mean, he's actually encouraging his subordinates to, go out into the world, explore, etc.
But hold on just a sec, Gramps. We haven't even said yes. Why the hell would I take this 2-cent chump with me? I mean, at least if he wasn't such a yellow-bellied coward who wets himself in his own shadow, I'd think about it.
Yeah, he's just some baby brother who can't even leave his sister's side. Definitely has some sort of complex.
Oh man, when the gnat is the one insulting you, you've fallen a new low.
Hey, I ain't no 2-cent chump. I don't have a complex, and I sure as hell don't wet myself. In fact, I'm the best martial artist in all of Aztec. You can
Wow,
ask
the
anyone.
best martial artist among, like, what? 2 people?
And just what the hell is wrong with loving my sister? Why should I
Well, at
feel
least you're not like
bad?
Boyd.
It's my job to take care of her. She needs me. I can't just pack up and take off.
Would you still feel this way even if your sister wanted you to go?
What? What are you talking about?
She wants you to go and see the world beyond the castle gates, even if she can't go herself. She wants you to experience what the world has to offer.
You know what I think? You're just trying to pawn off this useless sack of cow crap onto us. I mean, I don't blame you. He really reeks. I'm serious. Take a whiff. It's awful.
No, that's really not it. We enjoy having him. Things are much more lively when he's around.
Uh-huh. So you're not just trying to get rid of your bedwetting, sister-loving, retarded bag of manure?
Yeah,
Shit.
you gotta love Gig. It's hilarious. He is so... You can't help but like him because of how much impact he has. I think you stop listening.
What, for real? Well, she really said that? But why? Sis. Damn it, fine. I'll go. I'm freaking gone. You happy now? But I'm telling you right now, you better take care of her. Promise me.
Of course, I promise.
Damn. Guess I better get used to the smell.
Earthquake! At least they have a reason for why there are earthquakes, I guess.
Another earthquake. They seem to be coming more frequently these
You
days.
say it's the cry of the world.
I see. I just assumed it was the World Eater tossing in its sleep.
You actually see... Have you seen Fane? I don't think she can sleep.
Pardon the interruption. Master Kristoff.
This should be of great interest to you, I think. The World Eater has awakened. It's gone
Which
berserk.
one?
Will you go to it?
Leave immediately.
All right, that's the spirit. The sooner the better, I say.
You fool! We can't go out like this! We have to eat more Hot Pods first!
Ugh, is that all you think about?
Oh. Oh no. She ate it.
There. Now there's no more hot pods. Now let's get out of here.
You animal!
Oh, I forgot about that. Oh, this is lovely. I think you can still go back to the town. You can actually talk to these guys. Craig. I hope school gets crushed and all the teachers break their legs. Sorry tonight, sorry tomorrow, all I do is study. Parents say I gotta be rich like Mr. Kristoff. This is boring. I want some action. I want to be a knight or something. Man, you have really brutal, kid. So, World leaders on the moon. Nobody's like this. How do I get into this info? Hell no. That's the secret. If you knew that, you wouldn't need to pay me, am I right? You're right. And for that, I'm gonna beat the crap out of you. So I will get that information for free.
There!
Let's get bandits.
There!
Hey, how'd you miss?
There!
There!
Alright. Thank you for the 1000 GP. I'm so sorry. It's all my fault. Yeah, it is. Now come here. Okay, fine. I'll come along. I don't care. Christoph Helper. Christoph has gone to the raid and make this report. He's a good client of ours. Business is about more than just creating goods. Oh, I better stop slacking off. I've got errands to run. Wholesale shop. Okay, we don't have anything. Ooh. I think we can actually. We have more rooms now. Nope. Nope. I thought about you guys. Bad vibes and oh great. Okay. Oh, hey, they're just gone. Yeah, you don't want to fight them, you can just, you know, just change the room and they'll automatically disappear. You... Ooh. Okay, hold on. Let me take a look at this. Okay, what if I do this? Put Vitalia at the back. Put Unfined Fangs at the back. And then, Claris. Should do it. And to ensure, you know, all the good ones aren't affected. Yeah, this should be good. Alright. Let's move on. Yep, we cannot go back in. Ugh, gosh darn it. Hated that, just sneezing. Save here. Alright. Let's go. Ooh, guns. Wait, guns? In a medieval setting? And they're revolvers too.
Yo, what are you doing over there? Your worst night?
Troy Baker! He hasn't been voice acting much lately.
Ha! Nothing to say for yourself, huh? World Eater, was it? Not interested in a real fight?
Hey, what the hell is that?
He's taking on the World Eater with guns.
How disappointing. Doesn't look like he's having any
Sarcasm
luck.
time.
Hey, you in there, that reminds me. Shouldn't you know, like, everything about these things? Can't you tell us how to beat it? What's its weakness?
Oh geez, well, let me think. It can fly at like 5 million miles an hour. It has heat vision, it can breathe super freezing air, and it can shoot freaking lasers from its eyes. Oh, but it can't see through lead, and it's totally weak to a certain
Gee, I
element
wonder
from
who
its homework.
that could be. Yep.
Really?
And it gets more powerful when it's under the sun, but only under the yellow sun. If it's under a red sun, unless it's if it's in the red sun, it actually becomes weaker. And if it's under a blue sun, it becomes it becomes 10 times more powerful. Or is it 100? No, he just stole that from somewhere. Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Not to mention it's pretty obvious that he was lying through his teeth. Yeah, that was Superman. He basically just called it.
Boss, looks like all the knights just showed up. Ain't they gonna cause us some trouble?
No problem. We'll skip out when it's time. Who are they?
Hey, what are you doing here?
No.
Are you with them?
Nope. Not us.
Yo, you guys! Take care of them, would you? We're a little busy here with the Grand Cordon.
What, who the... You can't just tell us what to do.
Ha! So you are with them, damnable Rose. You get what's coming to you!
Oh, hey, this is all just one big misunderstanding.
I don't think they care. So, defeat all elements. So let's take a look at our mysterious man. Human power. Huh? If unit is human, steps up by... Ooh, yeah, that's pretty powerful. Frozen Stare. Lead adjustment by plus 5%. Mysterious Man. Bandit Leader. X Slash. Deliver a lethal immediately attack to a single target. Set an enemy row into the depths of hell. Deadeye. Deadly accurate shot against a single target. He's in the middle row, so he's gonna actually hit entire row by himself. He's level 10. Chrome Heart. Mega Spirit. Last Oxide. Burgundy? Burgundy? As in Psycho Burgundy? Wait a minute. Chrome Heart. Last Oxide. He's Walnut! He's Walnut! Yep. That's Walnut. Those who played Phantom Brave would actually remember Walnut. Apparently he's here! Or maybe he's just an XP. That's totally Walnut.
There!
Alright. Let's summon our units.
Yeah.
Hey, we got something. And... oh, apparently it only applies to the unit that has been summoned. Ah, so I wasted that god gift. Oh well. Wait, is it god gifts or goddess gift? Ooh, level 10. That's really powerful. Like he dealt with most of them himself. Meanwhile, on our side. Oh no. Let's continue our previous conversations. There's so much to actually say, because you know, it's pretty straightforward. The only strategy you need is to ensure that you don't get overwhelmed. So Cross Edge, like I said before, is a game on PS3 where you have characters from Capcom, Gus, and Nippon Ichi working together to make a game. Unfortunately, the only Capcom characters were from Darkstalkers. So you get Morgan, Dimitri, and Lilith. Oh, Jada and Jada. So yeah, only 3 characters. Not that impressive, I know. I'm having the net actually move pretty far because she has a high movement range. Alright.
There!
Meanwhile, Gus has Artolico. Oh wait, I forgot Compile Heart. Compile Heart was also part of it. So we have Artolico, the Itali series. Wait, was Compile Heart in there? I cannot remember. Anyway, you got like characters from Artolico, Manakami 2, the Atelier Marie. What else? Then you have, yeah, there is Compile Hearts. So there's a game called Spectral Chaos. Yeah, I can't remember all of them. And of course, this guy is inside because he's Panichi. And the game is actually really hard, and also, yeah, it's definitely a Compile Heart game. How can you tell? Because you actually need a freaking guide just to understand the gameplay. I seriously, I played through that game multiple times. I can never finish it because I had no idea what I was doing. Not only were the battles really difficult, like I was playing on easy. I actually played on easy, which you cannot get the you can't even get the normal ending on easy. But there was a lot of difficult enemies on easy. At first it was like, okay, the first few stages, fine. But then by the time I actually reached like the 10th floor, you go to multiple floors in that game. By the time I reached the 10th floor, I was overwhelmed. Like, and there's a lot of characters you will level up. In addition to that, there are battles. I actually looked up the guide. There are battles where you must focus on certain units. Like you have to focus on certain units. Some certain characters have to be at certain levels, and at least a certain level. You can because if I remember correctly, New Game Plus, you keep your levels. So that's a good thing. But yeah, so you have multiple. You have to have certain characters be at a certain level by a certain point of time, or you're locked out of the good end. And it's very specific. Like, how in the world are you supposed to actually figure those out? And we won. Yeah. Oh, well, I was talking. Look at that. We'll continue on a bit more. So yeah, Cross Edge was really difficult. I'm never gonna actually do a playthrough of that because I would never be able to actually go past a certain point at all. Oh man, look at all those knights. Never ends.
If we don't do something, we'll never get out of here.
Yo, how's it going? We did what we came here to do, so we're gonna get going now. So long.
Seriously?
Hey, you son of a... Damn it, they just took off and left us holding the bacon. We can't take much more of this.
Yeah, these guys are really annoying. Each one alone is less than nothing, but when they gang up like this...
Let's go after that strange guy. Reach east end of the map. So you don't have to fight these guys. You just need to reach all the way to the end. Especially considering that this guy is level 12. And he's packing with a lot of units. So yeah, you want to actually like summon a bunch of characters so that, you know, cannon fodder. Oh hey, I obtained 100 GP. Lovely. Oh, you can't change it. I'm actually thankful that Hyperdimension Neptunia is not as you know, grind specific you know, guide necessary. Like you can actually easily beat through aside from the first Neptunia game. That one's different. Like that game, I actually played the first Neptunia game, and that one is you need to do very specific things in order to actually get the good ending. In the future Neptunia games, you just need to do specific things to get the bad endings, and it's not as complicated as Cross Edge. Woo boy, that one very specific. Speaking of Cross Edge, I remember during that time, I remember reading up that somebody actually copyrighted the word edge, because in their own tabletop game, they actually had the word edge in it, and they copyrighted the word edge so that any other any games whatsoever cannot use the word edge, or they can actually sue the companies for using the word edge in their game, which personally I find really obnoxious and ridiculous, because how can you do that? That word edge isn't limited to you. They can call their games. They can use the word edge for their game if they want to. Well, at least they didn't copyright the word edge in its entirety, or else you can't even use the word edge for anything. Like me saying edge in this video would actually cause me to actually get a copyright strike and sue. Or Catherine. Yeah, Catherine. That game uses the word edge a lot. Anybody who plays Catherine would be able to tell you that game uses the word edge a lot. So it would be pretty unfair to actually, if they, you know, copyrighted the word edge itself in its entirety. That's the reason why Soul Calibur, when it was called Soul Edge at first, it had to be renamed because of that ridiculous copyright. Because yeah, they could get sued just because they have the word edge in Soul Edge in their title. And due to that, the DLCs for the game, or the game itself, well, aside from the fact that it was so difficult and not many people actually get it unless they're really big fans of Compound Heart, but that game didn't actually sell. Had some actually had to be pulled out because of they were very close to being sued for having the word edge in their game. I think. I'm just spouting out whatever I remember during that time and whatever I read, so that info might be wrong, might be right. But the DLCs were definitely actually got put in and out in the localized market because in America or something, I'm not so sure which, because you know, edge, the word edge is in there. So DLCs get constantly got pulled in and out from the PSN store. Man, those nice. Just keep coming. All right.
There.
Okay, I'm gonna use tactic. Enter. Let's level up these guys. They deserve a little bit of level ups. The game certainly did well in Japan though, but you know, because Compound Hardware is also the Japanese company, so it makes sense that they would sell well. Basic flow. We'll save the silent death for later or something. Break. The good thing is that guy Thorndike, he's not moving, so we don't have to worry. We can just move on. Okay, he's alive. She's alive. By the way, if I was actually wrong in what I actually said, do tell me, because I was actually interested whether that was true or not. Excuse me. There was a Wikipedia article about it at that time. I'm not sure if it's still up there now or is being edited out or anything. Demon Fang! Did we just level up? Like our main character? Like Reva just level up? Here. Die. I want the EXP. Alright. Yeah, you can just, if you didn't move, you can attack and then move. Oh, for more damage. Blade Slash. I forgot about Fairy Fencer F. That game also isn't that complicated in getting the good endings. Like, you actually have to work to get the bad endings, which I actually prefer. This guy does the same thing. You actually have to work for the bad endings. The good endings is just a simple, you know, don't hurt your allies, nice and such. But bad endings, requires you to actually work for it. Like, you have to like, you know, kill 50 units. That's this guy. I can't remember what the very specific actions you need to do to get the bad ending in Fairy Fencer F. Actually, I'm not even sure that's a bad ending. Like, I think it's don't do all of the missions. Which, you know, some of them can be, you could miss them if you're not careful, but so long as you're careful and pay attention, you'll be fine. You don't even need a guide for it. Tiger Blade! Ooh, yeah. He missed! You missed! That big giant blast, and you missed! Oh, that was disappointing. And we're done. Victory! Hey, 0% casualties somehow. Wait, rank B. What do we have to do to grab rank? Oh, we have to kill all the units, of course. Yeah, that makes sense.
Now, they may be fast, but I guarantee I'm faster. Let's move, move, move!
get away from me.
Holy hell, they're fast.
And that's it for now. Yeah, we've actually talked. This has been nothing but talking about wide ramp crossovers and all that stuff. But hey, not much to actually talk about. When the battles are pretty simple at this point in time. But anyway, we will talk to Gig next time. Until then, if you like this video, press that like button and subscribe if you have not, so that you can actually know when I actually upload my videos. And please subscribe, because I'm desperate somehow. Blah 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 blah. Man, I'm talking way too fast. So yeah. Alright, time to calm down. If you like this video, press that like button and subscribe if you haven't, so you know when I actually upload my videos. And write down in the comments what your first Compound Heart game is and how difficult it is. Like my first was, I'm pretty sure it was Hyperdimension Communia or Cross Edge. I can't really remember, is one or the other, but they were really you really need a guide for those. So yeah, write down in the comments what your first Compound Heart game is and how difficult was it. Do you need a guide? Do you not need a guide? Discuss it down in the comments, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.